Welcome to Cooped Up episode 6. And on this week, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're just going to talk about the news and share our social pics because there's so much news going on. So stick around with me and Ethan as we go over the news of all things Mini. And so welcome to another episode of Cooped Up. My name is Nick and I run a YouTube channel on Instagram called the Mini Vlog, where you can check out what it's like for me to live life with a couple of minis. And with me today, as usual, is Ethan. Ethan, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going? My name is Ethan, and on my channel you can find me at CarCreations YT on Instagram and CarCreations on YouTube.
Nice. So this week we're going to do something a little different because there's just so many news stories to go through. We're not going to do a story time this week. We're just going to focus on the news and then our social picks to wrap things up. So let's get right into the news. Ethan, what have you been seeing in the news lately? What's your first pick?
All right, I just had to touch on this because I think it might be a week or so old now, but I just thought it was kind of cool, or not cool, I guess, as the case may be. And the headline for this was basically in Toronto, across Canada, a Mini Cooper was hit by a truck and then literally pushed all the way down the highway. For some reason, the truck driver wouldn't stop.
Jeez, I saw this. This was nuts. I'm gonna play this to people that haven't seen it yet. But yeah, completely sideways. Minimal effort out of that truck, obviously. It's quite a weight difference, but yeah.
Insane, eh?
Did they ever say? Did they ever give any more details about that on that story? What happened? Who's at fault? What's going on there? Road rage?
Apparently the truck hit her from behind, and then she went in front, or got pushed in front, and then he just wouldn't stop. So he must be mad for some reason. But I'm sure that's one of the things we might never find out exactly who started it. But
yeah,
good to know that minis can handle being pushed down the road by a truck for a long period of time.
Man, that's always my biggest fear driving a Mini is how close your face is to that bumper.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I mean that's why they have bumpers that go down so low, thank goodness. But those people that lift their F-150s, 250s, lift their trucks with their bumpers up above the legal limit is a little nerve-wracking sometimes. And not just in a Mini, just in general when you're riding your bike or walking or driving other vehicles.
Yeah, especially by me, because where I am, everyone has a truck. Like, no one has cars anymore.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful, but it's good to know that they can handle such things.
Yeah, that's impressive. I wish we could see some pictures of the aftermath. I'm sure it was dented, but it seems like the shape and structure of that car seemed to be in pretty good shape overall from the video. But jeez.
Yeah. She did say it was totaled, so I'll keep my eye on Copart to see if it comes up.
Yeah, good project car if you want to replace half of a car.
Yeah, it's a cool story. Anyways, it goes with it.
Yeah, man. How close is that to you, dude? Where was it? I didn't catch where it was.
Toronto, Ontario.
Oh,
so,
it was in Toronto.
Yeah,
okay,
good.
It's close to me then. Yeah. I'll run up and check it out.
A lot closer to you.
Yeah, jeez. Well, hopefully that's not a recurring theme in Toronto.
But, well, yeah. Toronto, I've driven there many times, and I could see why that would happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Well, yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, she's okay, right? They talked to her.
She walked away. She walked away, and it was, I wouldn't bring it up if she was, had any problems, but yeah, she was fine.
Jeez, yeah, I saw that on the news and on the TikTok as well, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. Yeah. 2021, I thought it was going to be a better year.
I know, right?
Yeah. Well, speaking of 2021 being a better year, it is a better year for BMW and Mini. They just announced today that their sales numbers are up. Specifically, the Mini brand is up 20% from last year. I mean, it's not an astronomical amount of vehicles that are sold, being 6,285, but it's a 20% increase from last year at this time. So that's pretty cool. But those are brand new cars, and then the pre-owned vehicles, they were up as well, not as much, 10.7%. So overall, Mini and BMW are seeing increase in sales in the U.S. market, North America market, which is good because they've been a little lower than I would like to see them lately. So
yeah, and I could see why the pre-owned one would be down, because especially right now, not many people are selling their cars. So
yeah,
normal times you probably would see more of that too.
I also, yeah, I mean, I also saw that whenever I was at any dealership, they were always really looking for used vehicles because they just did not have any. So if they had more, they probably could have sold, those numbers could have been higher, but they were always looking for used vehicles to trade in, and so that they could have some inventory to sell. Because I mean, I think most dealerships make a higher profit margin on the used vehicle than they do the new vehicle in general. So they're pretty highly sought after. I mean, that seemed to be the case for many things this last year. Bikes, kayaks. I bought a new snowboard this year. That was extremely difficult to get my hands on. There's only one option left, so I really didn't have much to choose from. So yeah, used cars, it was also tough. But overall, good to see the numbers are up. I don't know.
I was trying to buy my Clubman. They brought it all the way from Quebec, and they hadn't even posted pictures of it yet on the website. And I saw it, and I phoned up, put a deposit on it, and then went down and saw it.
Nice. Yeah.
They're just going so quick.
Yeah. Aggressive market for them.
Yeah.
Do you have 2-3 dealers kind of near you, kind of like I do? Relatively?
Yeah, we have one that's about an hour away in Kelowna, and then we have, I think there might be 3 in the greater Vancouver area.
Okay. Did you find there's a big difference in inventory between, like, did one dealership seem to have a lot more than others? Because I know around me, one has got a huge inventory of new cars. The other one has a huge inventory of used cars. And then the other one has like an inventory of nothing. So I'm not sure if the one that has nothing is selling a lot of cars or they just don't get as many. I'm not sure, but I couldn't believe how different each dealership was, So it made a difference in where I looked. Like when I was looking for used, I looked at a certain dealership because they had the largest inventory and the best prices as a result of that. So
yeah, I always look farther away from me in Vancouver because all the prices are a good $2,000 cheaper at least than what we have near me. So
cars there. I hear you. Yeah, my countryman came from pretty much Philadelphia, just on the other side of the river from Philadelphia. So yeah, it was a significantly better price down there for it. So I drove down there and got it from there. So yeah. But yeah, it's good to see the numbers going up. I hope they keep going up for this year. And when those 2022s come out, I hope they see an uptick for that too.
Yeah. Look forward to seeing more on the road.
Yeah. Haven't seen any here at the dealerships yet. I don't think the ship has quite made it to port yet. Hopefully it wasn't stuck in the Suez Canal.
Just about to say that.
Shouldn't be going that direction, but I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. You never know.
Yeah. So your channel had a video. If you haven't seen that, I'll leave a link in the description and a little card to go check it out. But you got to see the 2022 JCW, which I'm really awesome. Really jealous of you to get to see that. It sounded so cool too. Do you know where that is at this point? You said it was going to do a little tour across Canada to the dealerships. Do you know?
Yeah. It's not currently at Richmond Mini anymore. It's probably at one of the other Vancouver dealerships. So
gotcha.
Yeah, if you're in Vancouver, just check one of the other dealerships down there and they should have it.
Yeah, that go check it out in person. It looks really awesome.
Oh yeah, it's so cool.
I saw a picture of a blue JCW this week, and I thought that was pretty sharp looking as well. I really like the red one. I think probably the red one the most, but the blue one looks pretty cool too.
Yeah. That's the one I spec'd when I went to the German website before it had gone out to any other configs.
Yeah. Since talking to Ishan last time we met, did you go check out the Mini Japan website at all?
I forgot about that. I should have.
I did, and you know, sure enough, the Countryman
Yeah.
is not called the Countryman. So,
So
and then
weird.
I got thinking like, well, the what do they do for the badge? I didn't investigate this, and maybe somebody will know and leave a comment down below. I'm sure somebody will. The badging on the back, you know, what does it say? You know, if it doesn't say Countryman, what does it say? It doesn't say anything, or they just omit the badging altogether on those models. But
yeah. Just say Cooper S.
Yeah, yeah. So sales are up. What else do we have in the news this week?
So it was kind of cool. I don't know if anyone caught it. Nick did a video on it if anyone's interested. But Mini finally released their new Mini app for most markets. So I knew it was in Germany and possibly England for a while, but finally released it to North America. And I was able to figure out how to download it because at least in Canada, they hit it on the App Store. I know in one of your comments on your video, Richard said that if you go to like another BMW app and you click on the
publisher
app developer, BMW,
yep.
You can download the app from there. So that worked. I was able to download it and works on my 2019, but not on my 2017, unfortunately.
Of course, yeah. And yeah, they also changed the name. It used to be called Mini Connected, and now it's just called Mini. Which is cool, but also my one complaint about the Mini name is it makes it so hard to search for because there's so many other things like miniature, mini skirts, which were rumored to be named after Mini Coopers. All these things that have the word Mini in them. So yeah, the name is a little difficult to search to narrow it down. But yeah, I found the same thing. If you searched, if I went to the publisher of BMW, the publisher of the app, and looked at all the apps they are a publisher of, that's where I saw the Mini app in there because I don't think they were promoting it or had it searchable right away. But yeah, I've installed it now and played around with it. It's got a nice new refresh, and I really like the new functionality. I don't know if they mention it in this article. I'm sure they do. I just don't know where it is. But the new functionality where you can, at least here in the US, you can schedule a service with a Mini dealership. So you just it looks at your location, finds the closest one, you select which one you want to go to, and then it pulls up the scheduling system, which you'll find on the dealership's website if you were to go onto the computer. And it gives you the list of services you can choose from, and then select the times that are available. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm glad it finally got here because I've been waiting and watching it in other countries for a while now, so it's finally here.
Yeah. Did you manage to try out the Alexa feature of it? Because both of my cars, it's not available on my cars, so I was just wondering.
I have not. I am Team Google all the way, so I don't really have any Alexa devices or any Alexa setup. So I'll give it a try just to see if it works. I'll set it up, but I don't really use Alexa.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that Android Auto functionality comes through soon, one day.
I love the beginning of your video. That was absolutely hilarious.
I stayed up way too late working on that intro of that video. Probably 2 hours just doing that intro. But
yeah, made me laugh. That's for sure.
Nice. Alexa integration, and then the mini service stuff. So yeah. So yeah, if you haven't installed the new app yet, go check it out. See, it's got pretty close to the same functionality as Mini Connected. It's just a refresh. I feel like this is how BMW treats their older apps. Rather than updating the older existing apps, they just abandon them, because the Mini Connected that I have on my phone was not the original Mini Connected. There was one before that, which they then renamed Mini Connected Old or something like that, and then you went and installed the new one. I kind of wish they would stick with the one they have and just update it. But there's a new app out there. Go check it out. It is really cool. I do like it a lot. I do like the colors. And I think so. When I don't know if you got to, I bet the JCW dash was a little bit different, but in the 2022 Cooper S that I looked at, there's this turquoise green that's seen in the speedometer, which is also carried over into the infotainment system. And it almost looks like the same color in the app itself. So it's almost like Mini has this new branding language with this new color.
Design language. Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't seen both of them side by side, the phone app and the new car side by side to confirm that, but they look really close.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably mention this again at the end, but the video I'm releasing for this week is one where I actually installed that new 2020 interface on my Clubman.
Nice.
So I can say that it does look exactly the same. So it's kind of nice that they're using the same language.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, man, that's an exciting video. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, it was super cool. It was a long time coming. So hopefully everyone enjoys it.
Awesome. Cool. Well, yeah, that's that news story. The new app is out. Go check it out. And for our last news story, I think the most exciting, Ethan, would you agree? One of the most exciting news stories?
In a long time.
Yeah. The new Mini electric Pacesetter, which is going to be the Formula E pace car, was released. And if you have not seen this yet, I don't know how you haven't seen this. If you've been on the internet, you have to have seen this. But this car is so sharp looking. Yeah, just, I mean, look at these. So it's all electric. It's essentially a JCW all electric. Painted those orange, like yellow based orange colored GP3 wheels are, I like them a lot. I want to go paint my wheels now, but yeah.
Honestly, that diffuser, where it's like an actual real diffuser on the back, looks insane.
Yeah, me too. Picture of the back.
Getting there.
Yeah, a lot of pictures. Oh,
yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like a real diffuser, and from my video of the JCW, they have that same like kind of blackish surround.
Yeah.
But yeah, they add that carbon fiber underneath, which looks insane. And
that light down the center too is really cool. And I think you could use this diffuser on a internal combustion engine, right? I think you just put the exhaust pipes right on either side of that, and it'd still work. Yeah, this car looks so cool.
I'm hoping it's not a one-off, so I can retrofit that.
Yeah. If not, you'll have to start making your own molds. I like this GP. Like, this is a redesigned GP3 wing, right? Like they took out the center notch that's put in there for the aerial rod, but otherwise it's it's the same GP3 wing, just tweaked a bit. And yeah, I like it a lot. I think that'd be awesome to put on retrofit.
Even the side scuttles. The side scuttles are kind of GP3 like, but they're like a little bit toned down.
Yep.
Which is, I think people might actually like that better than GP3.
And they're cut open at the back, so you can see the the rubber of the tire from the back as well. Let me see if I can get a picture of that. The front end looks awesome as well. Oh, was that a good one? Yeah, so it cuts them off right there, so you see a good chunk of the tire there. So yeah, it's really cool. That front end, I think this just the color scheme, like this gradient from this yellow to this orange overall throughout the car with this gray as well. It looks really sharp looking color scheme. It really stands out. Maybe too loud for some people. I'm sure everybody would buy a car like this, but it's a pretty sharp looking car.
Catches your eye, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. You know what else caught my eye, which was really cool, is these 3D printed cushions. Like I don't know if you've seen the Adidas 4D shoes. It's basically the same thing. They 3D print this.
Oh yeah.
Membrane looking, sponge membrane looking.
Is it comfortable?
I don't own the shoes yet. But yeah, I mean, it squishes. It gives like a spring. So because there's a lot of air. It's more air than anything. So I imagine it'd be comfortable. It looks really cool. I'm worried that it would, those little strands would get caught on things and get torn over time, and it would probably wear. But it's still really cool looking. Something futuristic.
Yeah, I doubt they would actually bring it to a production car. I could just see my little sibling just picking at it until there wasn't.
Yeah. The car looks. I immediately after seeing this, I immediately went and looked to see what the Formula E schedule it was so I could go to a race and see this car in person because it just looks so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been interested in Formula E, but I might now be because of this.
Yeah.
So I was reading about power. It sounds like it's pretty much the same drivetrain as the electric Mini.
Mm-hmm.
However, they might have added a little bit more torque, and it's a lot lighter, so it should be a bit quicker. So
Yeah,
it's still not the fastest car in the world, but it looks cool.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome. The range must also be increased. Well, I mean, it's lighter, so the range should go up. However, I don't think they're going to drive it in anywhere near a green mode setting or gently.
Probably not.
So yeah, I wonder. It must be able to last the whole race. I would assume. You know, that it's got to be able to last the whole race. So yeah.
Yeah. When I test drove the electric Mini, it was on fully charged, and I drove it for probably about an hour of just slowing down and speeding up again, and it probably used up half a tank battery. I don't know what you call it these days, but yeah.
I'm really looking forward to Gen 4's electric drivetrain. I think it's going to be, I hope it's going to be a better range, maybe a more efficient motor and stuff like that. And I also hope that it sounds cool. Like I want to hear what this thing sounds like, because I really love the whir and whine of electric motors when you hear them. And I think the Mini one sounds really cool. I'm not sure how much of that is manufactured noise versus what the motor is actually, the sounds the motor is actually making, but yeah, I'm interested to see that and hear that. And yeah, I really want to hear this JCW powerful version and hear what that sounds like.
Yeah, and if they do manufacture a sound, it'd be nice if they took a page out of Porsche's book with the Taycan, because that does sound insane. So
yeah. I enjoyed the sound of the electric Mini when I drove it. Drove it. I thought it sounded really cool. I thought it sounded really futuristic-y, Jetsons like. So yeah, it was cool. Yeah, well, look for one of these on your showroom floor one day, man. These are. I don't know. I think I saw the article say that they were only making one.
Yeah,
but they got to make they got to make two. What if one of them breaks? You got to have a backup. It'd be embarrassing if the safety car you're providing for Formula E breaks down. Then what do? You know, you need to fall back on something.
Then they bring out the GP.
Yeah, wouldn't.
A little ironic.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what the current safety car is for Formula E? I'm gonna look that up.
I felt like it was an i8 or something, or at least it was.
Okay. So BMW's already got the partnership with Formula E. Yeah, modified i8. Yeah.
Can't believe I remembered that.
Nice. So the i8's out and the Pacesetter is in. Nice. Yeah, really, really cool looking car. Cool. So that is our news for this week. A lot of stuff going on. The new app, the new Pacesetter, the sales figures are up, and one unlucky Mini in Canada is no longer with us. So, yep. This week's episode is brought to you by Barn Doors. If you have a Mini Clubman with a barn door, all you need to do is just hold down the trunk button on your key fob, and the barn doors will swing open for you. For more information about barn doors, go find a Clubman. I am a sucker for Minis with rally lights across the front. The more, the merrier. And so yeah, if you have a Mini with rally lights,
that's so cool.
Automatically like it. This picture, just in general, with the bad weather, and you get a little bit of the lights creating a lens flare on the camera lens up here, and it's just a really cool looking shot. And those lights with the X designs through them is just really cool. So four lights across the Mini. There's just nothing cooler than four rally lights across the front of the Mini.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think this picture is awesome. This is from White Dalo One. Sorry if I don't know pronouncing that incorrectly, but yeah. Speaking of rally lights across the front, when are we going to see some on your?
Oh my goodness! You know how hard it is being with COVID to get rally lights.
COVID's holding you up.
Yeah, dealerships around here all said it was like half a year out if I was to order one.
Oh,
yeah, everyone was all, none available whatsoever. So,
man,
I might have a lead, so we might be able to get one in the next few weeks or so. But yeah, it's been super difficult.
you just got to go to your junkyard and find an old Mini or something similar with rallies on the front. Subaru rally, man.
Well, if that's my problem too, I'm a little bit picky. Like I really want LEDs.
I hear you on that. 100% the same way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the LEDs, like I've had both halogen and LEDs. I had halogens on my R53 and the LEDs on my F56. And as cool as the temperature was of the halogens, which you can obviously change the bulb temperature with different bulbs, but the LEDs, man, they're just so powerful and bright and just light up everything and come right on, and it's just so cool. Yeah.
And I actually can use them. Like I'm in an area where in order to get home, I have like a good 10 minutes of driving that I can have them on every day.
Yeah, you got a little rally course up to your house. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. You got to get one of those ones mounted on your roof that you can turn to.
Oh yeah.
like the original, mini rallies from Monte Carlo. Yeah. Yeah. Now, so that's my social pick. What do you have for your social pick of this week?
All right. So, come up here. So I saw this, immediately knew what color that was. So basically they painted a JCW Clubman Miami blue. So that's the Porsche Miami blue color.
I didn't know that was that until I read the caption. And then when I saw it, I go, oh my gosh, because it is a very stunning blue for a Mini. And it's like, oh, that's a really sharp looking Mini. Must be good lighting or some good Lightroom adjustments. But yeah, okay. It's port. Mm-hmm. That's a nice looking paint job for, painting over a brand new car.
Yeah. I mean, if they brought that to like factory colors, I would spec my car in that 100%. It looks insane. Like, could you imagine that color as a convertible next to that awesome yellow convertible color?
Oh my gosh, the zesty yellow. And yeah. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. That garage would be so cool. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think, like, what would this look like? We'll have to Photoshop this or something with a white roof and mirror caps. Would it look as good?
Yeah, I think it might even look better.
I want to see that. I want to see what that looks like. Man.
I also want to see it on like a Countryman or a JCW hatch and everything.
Yeah.
A GP. I want to see it on a GP.
Yeah. Well, I'm not painting mine anytime soon.
No?
So, yeah, maybe a wrap at the end of this year, but otherwise it's going to stay the same color.
Yeah, I don't think you should paint GP number 1.
No, I would be in a lot of trouble with a lot of people.
Yeah, you would be the most hated Mini owner.
I already am for a lot of people, just the fact that I have GP number 1, so I don't need any more haters out there. Yeah, this is from Dick Lovett Mini in the UK, right? I think they're in the UK.
Yeah. They have.
UK.
Actually, if you go to their Instagram page, there's another post there that I was almost gonna pick. Just go down there just before that Miami blue Mini.
This.
Oh, there you go. That dark blue.
Wow. It's almost almost the color of the app.
Yeah.
And the dashboard. Yeah, that is, wow. That is really sharp looking JCW. I'm so jealous they have all those cars out there already.
I know, right? I want to go there. Too bad it's in the UK.
Yep. Yeah. Wow, their Instagram is awesome. It's full of gems.
Yeah, they must get all the Minis.
Man. Yeah, this is sharp. I still think I'd go red, but man, this is a really close second.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, I gotta stop looking at this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, look at that. Oh, is this that Clubman again?
Yeah. That's
Oh wow.
just as good from the back.
Yeah. I'm trying to look at it with, up against this white paper to see how that, how it looks with white. I think it would look really sharp with a white roof.
Yeah.
I'm usually not a huge fan of minis with white roofs. Like there's a very few colors that I think look okay. And sometimes it's red and it depends on the configuration and whatnot. But I think this one will look really cool, white roof. Nice.
Yeah. And also completely blacked out remakes it too.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, those are our social picks for the week. If you think we should pick something that you've posted, let us know. Post some comments on one of our videos on our channel, or hit us up on Instagram and let us know, and we'll take a look and see if it's worthy of being our social pick. So now we're going to tell you where you can find us and what we have upcoming for our videos on our channels this week. So again, my name is Nick, and you can find me as the Mini Vlog on YouTube and Instagram. And this week on my channel, I have this 3D printed part that we're going to use to make the wireless charging deck in the center armrest larger to accommodate modern smartphones. Because if you have one of these, it's just too small to fit a large smartphone. We'll use this part to make it larger and fit a modern smartphone so we can put it in there and charge our phone. So that's where you can find me and what you'll see on my channel this week. What about you, Ethan? Where can we find you, and what exciting video do you have coming up this week?
All right. So you can find me on Instagram at CarCreationsYT, and then just search me on YouTube, CarCreations. And this week we have a super cool video where basically we've taken the head unit, 8-inch screen, new iDrive controller from the new 2022 facelifted minis that we saw coming out, and I installed it in my 2017 Clubman. So nice. Yeah, so the first time any Clubman has actually had this installed, so super cool. So watch out for that.
That's going to be awesome. I'm not going to miss that.
I feel like they released the app for every version of the iDrive. Like, I actually think there was 3 versions of the mini app. I feel like there was an R series version way back in the day. It was like Mini Connected XL or something.
Yep. That was the first one I had. Then they.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then there was another one, which was slightly better.
Right, which they named Mini Connected. I think they just dropped the XL off.
And then they made a new Mini Connected, and then they made the Mini.
Yeah.